Taurus. I'm gonna just get right into it. I ain't gonna do all this chit chat and talking, but what I do want to say, Therese, um, who is this soulmate that got you fucked up? Or who is this in your energy that has you fucked up? Because as I was shuffling the cards, heartbreak came out twice. Um, Mental conflicts or a conflict within a group of people that came out twice. And this soulmate energy came out twice. But far as the soulmate energy, it said one card that showed up was soulmates come in your life at very important times. It can be a form of family, friends, and partners, as well as love yourself as much as you want your soulmate to love you. And I was just like, okay, somebody got Taurus fucked up. And it's definitely a soulmate energy. It feels as if this soulmate has been bringing a little bit of conflict to your world or bring you some type of mental conflict that has been leaving you in like an indecision energy. As well as there's another group where this soulmate is actually pouring into you energetically and it's helping you elevate, because I had this energy of whatever is going on with you between you and this soulmate is actually helping you a little bit. So I kind of felt like that was good. It's like, a little bit of conflict to shake up your reality so that you can, get back to being Taurus and doing your thing, and getting some things done. But that's what I have. Let's just get into it. Also, they're bringing balance. You're bringing balance to them, and they're bringing balance to you as well. So let's just get to it. I don't want to make this too long. See, yeah. When it comes to this deck, nothing ever comes out. But the fact that I noticed this deck, and that's where I noticed the energy of it. This soulmate is bringing balance to you. I chose to use this deck, and now cards are flying out. So yeah, this is definitely some type of spiritual connection, spiritual lesson that you're going through. A type of hierophant experience, so to speak. Yeah. I am forgiving. I keep my own counsel. I am kind and I am humble. And these came out in reverse. And I actually fixed all these cards so nothing should be coming out in reverse. So I'm going to take the reversal. You got I am kind and I am humble in reverse. Mm. Yeah. Snake. They with this I am kind and I am humble, and the way that it came out in reverse, and the fact that this snake is sticking out to me with this I am kind, and then my eyes are being guided to this I am forgiving. It kind of ties into with the heartbreak energy. Like, I'm feeling a little bit of sadness over here, like these feathers. I keep my own counsel. I am forgiving. I feel like you gotta forgive yourself. Hmm. I feel like you've been dealing with a lot of snakes in the past in your life, and it kind of brought you into some heartbreak energy, trauma. I felt that as well, childhood trauma. You know what I mean? Is spilling over into your adult life. That's exactly what this means. And I feel like with these coming out in reverse, with the I am kind, I am humble, you no longer want to be in that energy anymore. I feel as though You've been giving, you've been kind, you've been humble your whole life. Uh, yeah, you've been doing exactly what you supposed to have been doing by others, and it got you nowhere. So I feel as though you're tired of being that way because of that. But I feel like don't let the world change you. Just switch up who you surround yourself with. Forgive yourself for putting yourself in those type of situations and dealing with those type of individuals, or constantly taking certain people back, or letting people walk all over you. Whatever the case may be, forgive yourself for that. Yeah, and with this, I keep my own counsel. Exactly. Learn. What did I say? It's like a spiritual lesson here, right? Learn the lesson, close that chapter, walk away from it, but give yourself permission to forgive yourself, as well as say, hey, I took that L. That was a big ass lesson, but I won't do that again. Exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly. What did I say? I felt justice and balance, right? This soulmate, this energy. Oh, you know what? Wow, Taurus. That goes back to something I just had a realization on a couple days ago. And it's tying into this reading, and it makes so much sense because I'm hearing it in the back of my head. When we think about soulmates, we think about, oh, that's my soulmate, a wonderful person, coming into my life and bringing so much joy. I want a soulmate. Everybody want a soulmate. But what I also had to realize is the fact that, yes, they come in the form of, spouses, partners, family, and friends. And we think of happiness and greatness when we think of soulmates. But soulmates aren't always positive individuals in our life. Sometimes they come into our life to shake things up. It can be in the form of havoc, love, destruction, uh, greed, envy, anything, but it's just to show us a side that doesn't belong in our future or in our present. It's to show us that we need to use discernment in our relationships more. A soulmate is just a counterpart who is a part of your soul family. Because when you think about your family, not everybody in your family is good. Not everybody in your family is great. You do have negative relatives. You meet negative friends. And you damn sure probably have negative, fucked up, traumatic relationships with your partner, because it's meant to happen that way. It's meant to grow you. Pain is growth. It's meant to bring justice and balance back to who you really are. You get what I'm saying? You got the Five of Cups right here. It's basically crying over spilled milk. Crying over spilled milk, crying over the things you lost, the things that you no longer have, the things that hurt you in the past. But I always say you're supposed to feel that pain so that you can understand that pain, understand that pain. You get what I'm saying? Pain is growth. If you never take time to yourself and reflect on that pain and why were you in that situation, you will never fully grow or grasp the lesson. Every step you take in life is a lesson towards growth. That's all we're here to do, is just grow. We all going to the same destination. You get what I'm saying? It's all about growth. What are you going to do with the lessons you learn? Are you going to keep repeating the cycles? Are you going to feel bad for yourself? Or are you going to just get up and dust yourself off? Oh, that's something else I could put in the rule book. That's something else I can put in the lesson book so that I can take that information with me to higher heights. You got to have strength. You got strength next to the wheel of fortune. Once you have strength to realize your faults, to heal your own heart, to forgive yourself and others, because forgiveness doesn't always mean reconciliation. It just means I forgive you, you stay over there, I'm gonna stay over here, I see you. You know, like that's it. Cause you got the wheel of fortune right here. Once you clear out that cycle and all these cycles of, past hurt, traumatic experiences, and the mental conflicts, you're gonna close out them chapters and more is gonna come because it's time to plant bigger seeds. I also felt this as well. That you have an idea that you're sitting on. But you also have, whatever this idea is, it's going to bring you a lot of money. I do see money. But the thing about this idea, Taurus, you got to watch your back on this, because I feel as though it's someone in your energy who is lurking around the snake energy, trying to get information about your next move. Yeah. Trusting. Keep my own counsel. Yeah, you got to use your discernment in your relationships. Most definitely. You might be a little bit too trusting, and that's something that you got to forgive yourself for. Everybody, sometimes feels as though we can trust people. We got to really get to know people. But about this idea, I feel as though you got this idea you sitting on, and it's time to put the action into motion towards getting that complete. But keep it to yourself. And I'm also here, make sure whatever it is, you patent it. Make sure you document. Documentation is very important for this, especially if you're the one who has a big idea. Keep it to yourself. I don't feel malicious energy, but I also just feel as though this person wants it all for themselves. So that's just a little message. That's just a little message. Yeah, you do got somebody in your energy that loves you, or that you love, or whatever. Yeah. I feel like you've been hurt in the past a lot. Yeah. You've been hurt in the past a lot. And that's why I said I felt this energy, like, you have been hurt, and it's just like, bringing that past hurt into the current situation, this current relationship. It's kind of like a traumatic cycle. It's almost like, how can I put it? It's on the tip of my tongue. You know that energy of always thinking the next person is like the last person. You get what I'm saying? But this person right here, I don't feel they're like everybody else, because you have endings are occurring for new. Look, it's always something about communication. Somebody needs to talk, somebody needs to speak up, or some type of communication is coming, because it's fucking up my throat chakra every time. Endings are occurring for new beginnings, lose the resistance. And they keep going back to the Five of Cups. Things happen for a reason. People come into your life for a season, for a reason, and for a lesson. I always say that you just got to use your discernment in your relationships, know who these people are, know how to maneuver through these people. Don't take every hurt, don't take every rejection personally. It's just God and the universe protecting you. Rejection is protection. When something doesn't work out, that's rejection of the universe, because it's trying to protect you from what's behind that door. You get what I'm saying? So when things fall apart, let them. Endings are occurring for new beginnings. Lose the resistance. Because with this new person, I feel like they want to plant seeds with you and bring you justice. Because you have first thought at night, first thought when I wake. And I feel like after looking at these cards, this is the other person's energy talking to you. Like, come on, Taurus. I'm not like the others. I might do. See, that's the thing. Where we all mess up, because sometimes people do have similar qualities of the last person, and that's only because that's what we attract. That's your type. Like attracts like. We all attract things energetically. If you feel a certain way inside, that's what you're going to attract. You get what I'm saying? If you feel shitty, you're going to attract shitty. But sometimes certain qualities and aspects stick. So we tend to attract people with certain similar qualities of the last person, but not all the full package. So when you do see those certain red flags or triggers, you have to use your discernment again as to know, like, wait a minute, was this a good trigger or is this a bad trigger, like a quote unquote red flag where I need to go? So because they're saying, I want to bend you over and hear you scream. I'm crazy for you. I just want my heart to be safe in your hands because yours is safe in mine. And it is safe for you to love. That's double confirmation. But that also is showing me that y'all are having a conversation. What did I say? This communication thing. You two need to speak. There are things that this person doesn't say to you, and there's definitely things you don't say to this person, and y'all need to speak. Because I feel like this is your energy right here saying, I can't face you right now. It's all about having strength and building up that strength and that courage to have that communication and that talk about, what's really bothering you. Yeah, because this seems like some genuine love. And whether or not it doesn't fully turn into full blown marriage, whatever the case may be, it was just something that brought you happiness. Yeah, there's a lot of sexual energy coming out. It's a lot of, I love you, I care for you energy. Give me a chance, an opportunity. Life is meant to be experienced, good and bad. You know what I mean? That's how we grow. That's how we learn. That's how we conquer. And that's how we survive. And that's how we find out what's real and what's not real. Yeah, this person is nasty. You nasty. And y'all like each other. They definitely like you. Mm. Hair pulling, ass gripping. I dream of you naked. I don't want much, just hugs, kisses, and you. I love being in love with you. And do something big and fresh. Exactly. Exactly. You and this person can have something very beautiful together. But it's going to take time. It's going to take time. It's not going to be anything that's just going to, happen overnight. Or it doesn't need to be rushed at all either. Because the energy is already here. And whether or not you met this person or not, I feel as though you have. I just feel like you push this person away because you're scared. You're scared. You're scared. Crazy. Shit get real, right? When it kind of love, shit get real. People, we can go through the trenches. We can go through the trenches. We can go through the dirt, through the mud, survive it all. But when it kind of love, it's like shit. Nah, bruh, I can't do that. That's deep. That's deep. What did I say? Now, we're doing a Taurus reading. And we're just throwing out some signs here, right? I don't know what it means. You or your person could have Virgo in your chart because it's saying I'm a Virgo. But what did I also say? They have it right here as well. I'm an Aries. But underneath that, it has your friends are snakes. Use discernment in your relationships. I've been saying that this entire time. Use discernment in your relationships. So there's Virgo and Aries energy here. So, and Cancer energy. Because I flipped over the deck. I'm a Virgo. I'm a Cancer. So, I don't know. I don't know here. You got to pay attention to that. Either you or your person or somebody around you, your friends, the people that you need to have discernment on, somewhere along the line, there's an Aries, a Virgo, and a Cancer. So just pay attention to all of that. You know your story. You know what fits. If it doesn't fit, don't make it. If it don't resonate, I just seen First Family Millionaire, and that does go back to what I said. You're sitting on an idea that's very lucrative. Yeah, I feel that. I feel the money. It's like you being a earth sign, pentacles follow you anyway. You know what I mean? Money is your thing. I see money here with the Wheel of Fortune and the what is this? The Seven of Pentacles. You plant those seeds. So the reason why money isn't really popping out is it's like I got that shit. It's like it's an energy of I already know I'm gonna get that shit. Like I'm gonna get money regardless. Like money, we ain't gotta talk about money. I'm gonna get that regardless. Like it's just here. It's always here. I'm a money magnet. It comes like even when I think it ain't coming, it's already here. It's already in the mail. That's that energy. So it's like we ain't gotta talk about that. But this stuff right here, the childhood trauma, the love and shit like that, that's what's bringing mental conflict. That's what's bringing conflict, period. Aww. See, that's what I'm saying. This is so cute. This person loves, whoa. This person loves you. Whoa. Oh, and oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. The signs is popping out. Everything. Like, cars is popping out. It's a lot going on here. Okay, that was there. Mm. It's always whenever. See, that's what fucks people up, and that's what brings the mental conflict because it's always something. It's like, do you love me or do you not love me? Are we going forward or are we not going forward? And it's like even when you think you're going forward, then it's always something that got to get thrown in the loop. That's why I said life is meant to be experienced good and bad. Because as I look at these cards, I didn't even pick up all of them to see what they were yet. But it's just like, here comes the bullshit. But it's a lot of energy here that I'm reading for. So it's like, certain parts is for certain people. You get what I'm saying? Not everything is going to resonate with everybody. I'm finally single and not in a rush to settle. I'm a Scorpio. I'm falling in love with you. Higher commitment could be around the corner. That person could be a Scorpio, I'm hearing. The one who they definitely had this in their chart. I'm hearing they have serious Scorpio and Virgo energy in their chart. That's why it's like this magnetic connection. And I'm feeling as though this person that's with this Aries energy has Libra in them because it says I'm a Libra. And I'm looking at I'm an Aries. So, yeah. I lied to you about who I am and how I feel. I'm walking away from this connection. It's not worth it anymore. I also seen when I was shuffling, my heart isn't in it anymore. Okay, so that kind of it's a lot of people showing their face. So it's kind of showing me that yes, I'm reading for a lot of energies, but I'm also feeling as though you or your person have a lot of energies in the midst because it's so many people revealing themselves. I'm an Aquarius, I'm a Cancer, I'm a Virgo, I'm a Libra, I'm an Aries. You get what I'm saying? And that is showing me that it's time to cut off people. It's time to really take a good look at people. It's time to take a good look at who you have in your life. It's cutoff season. You get what I'm saying? And these people are starting to take off their mask and showing you who they really are, how they really feel. You get what I'm saying? I'm an Aquarius. I'm a manipulator. I don't do it on purpose, just out of habit. And I feel as though these are people that you have dealt with in your entire life. I'm looking at them as a timeline of individuals. How I said you may have had a lot of people in your life cross you because they weren't for you. They were just lessons. Even though they did feel like soulmates, they were just lessons. Because they are a part of your soul's journey. That's why they mate to your soul. People are jealous of your light, so keep shining. I may be underage, but over 18, let's mingle. Don't force results. If it's not meant, it won't be. What's for you will always be for you. Rejection is protection. I can't make it up. I miss the way you taste. I'm a businessman. I travel often, but I'm always thinking of you. I'm coming to ask you to marry me. Knock, knock. Never have regrets in the choices you made. You were only doing what you felt was right at the moment, and God knows your heart enough to understand that. Whatever decision you make sure it's a heart guided decision based on what you know you deserve, based on past experiences. Yeah. So I'm gonna end that right there. I hope that did resonate. I'm gonna pull a couple more cards just to see if anything, spectac wanna come out. The Union of Hearts at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. This a good one. This person is a good one. They may have a couple little flaws. They might scare you a little bit. You might be a little shaky in their presence. Like, hold on now, I've been through a little trauma. Because everybody done been through a little trauma. When we finally reach our destination, it's like, shit, I had to go through all that to get to here. Yeah, the quote always say, like, what they say? What you go through, everything that you've been through, just knowing that you'll end up right here. People say, yeah, no, no, you won't. Cause some of this shit a little traumatic. Everybody a little fucked up, coming there, finally making it. It's crazy. What we got here? The deck trying to split itself. Every journey starts with a single step, legacy of light. And that goes back to people are jealous of your light. You're gonna shine so bright. And you're gonna do so much, especially I'm hearing with this, yeah, big boy. Oh, did you not get the information yet, Taurus? Or do you already have this plan in the back of your head? Because you got big, bold vision. Exactly what I was getting ready to say. I couldn't even get it out my mouth before I picked up the card. Whatever you're sitting on is going to be so huge, Taurus. You're going to have a lot of envious eyes. Of course, what I said. Your friends are snakes. Use discernment. That's why it's happening. Endings are occurring for new beginnings. Lose the resistance. That's why it's happening, Therese. It's time. What I say is cutoff season. Justice in your life. Justice. Because you're getting ready to be so fucking rich, Therese. Taurus. You're getting ready to be so rich. Whatever idea you're getting ready to put out there and whatever you're getting ready to do, the people that you had in your life were stopping you in the past because this could have possibly been completed by now. Possibly, but you did have to learn certain lessons. But, yeah. You're going towards something big, and that's why all these people had to reveal their mask to you because they can't go where you're going. They may try to cross you. The universe has been protecting you, and it goes back to what I said, and it also goes back to what's on the card. Rejection is protection. You don't know what was on the other side of the door. Yeah, you may love that person. Yeah, you may family, friends, whatever, kids, parents, whatever the case may be. They were stopping you and slowing you down, but now can't nobody slow you down. And now is meant for you to do exactly what you need to do. They keep showing me this court card right here. Marriage. This involves marriage because you have let love transform. This situation involves marriage and money. Marriage and money. This is like real love, for real. This is the love that you deserve, and it just might not come in the form of how you thought it would look. The woman with the coin that flew out. Exactly. Going into that money, Taurus. Yep. And whether or not you are a male or female, we all have masculine and feminine energy in us. This is the feminine energy. And it's beautiful to be in that feminine energy because that's the energy of receiving. And what did I say? It's like an energy of you just sitting back like, oh yeah, the money always come. I'm a money magnet. That's what that is. The feminine energy receives. The masculine energy go gets. They all about action. Feminine just sitting down there receiving, nurturing, self-care, self-love. It comes to me. I'm a money magnet. That's what's up. Yeah. You got Archangel Gabriel, which is all about communication, and a deceit card. Some type of deceit will be communicated, and it has something to do with money. And that, it has something to do with money. Yeah, watch your back. Watch your back. And it's fucked up. Your friends are snakes used to serve in your relationships. And I said, there's a snake here. There's a snake here. It's always a snake in a mist. But you good. You protect it. You got it. You ain't got nothing to worry about. You ain't got nothing to worry about at all. You too protected, but it's a lot of people that you do have to take a step back. I'm seeing, especially with so many people on the board. You may have a lot of people around you. You may have a big circle. It's time to downgrade that circle. Yeah. You gotta wake up. It's your moment. Yeah, it's time to wake up to the truth. This is your moment. This is your time. And they showing me this woman with the coin. It's time for you to have this money. It's time for you to have this career change. It's time for you to live that life. But you gotta watch the people that's around you because they can't go with you because they may try to cross you. People change. These cards is flying out as I talk, so I know they have something to do with exactly what I'm saying. People grow up and change. People handle pain, jealousy, and envy different. And they don't give a fuck who they fuck over. Because what does that say right there? Growing up. And I just said it. These cards is spewing out as I talk, so they gotta confirm what I'm saying. Yeah. People grow up different, people change, friends change. Watch what you're doing and watch who you with. I want to be clean. I want to be a queen, declaring freedom and passing the test. When you learn these lessons and see the truth, you will keep going. You got mortality. Life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. It's time for you to live your life. Somebody doesn't want this information to be out, and somebody's hiding something. Painting the roses red, covering up errors. What did I say? Somebody's hiding something, covering up errors. This is either something that has already been done behind your back or something that's trying to be planned out to happen. Watch yourself. around certain people who ask you to go out, or certain people who come out of nowhere. I'm not saying walk a paranoid life, but just watch. Move into the background, move into the shadows, and just watch. Childhood trauma. You are watched over by higher forces. You can finally walk by faith. We won't let you fall. Split the deck. What did I say? And this is exactly where I'm about to end it. Heartbroken and hurt people hurt people. I want our heartbeats to have a conversation. Yeah, you got love in the background, but you got to deal with this bullshit. But you don't have to deal with the bullshit, because all you got to do is pray through it. Whatever it is, it might be heartbreaking or whatever the case may be, but you're good.